Oh yeah, we could do DJ's quest as well. Maybe we'll do that first.
Got my eye on you.
So I believe that's a two-parter, according to what chat was saying.
They say some witches spy from
Black ones, Redanians, long as they pay.
Hey,
Don't it?
I can't control what I inherit.
But you can control what you do with it.
I know, which is exactly why I'm considering.
Oh, you're
I'd give
always
you a discount
considerate.
for heroic deeds,
If it's not
but
one
madam,
thing, it's another.
well, you know.
Let me know when you finally decide.
There is a lot going on.
What was that about?
She spat in my face. Or might as well have. Called me a whoremonger and a witless hack. Can you imagine? Wit is my forte.
Gotta say, Priscilla's really growing on me.
Save it.
And why don't you save your pouting? Prove to her she's wrong.
Exactly what I plan to do. I've always dreamed of having my own cabaret. A bit of paint and plaster, and this place will do splendidly. Just one hitch. I need coin. So, if you happen to get a break between drowners and ecamajigs, maybe you can help an old friend out.
Where do you get this cabaret idea?
It's been a dream for years. Ever since we went to see one in Oxenford. Remember? The dancer hanging from the chandelier? And once she was completely downside up, she called you over and...
I remember.
How could you forget? And this place will be even better, I promise. That is, of course, if I can scrounge together the funds for some remodeling.
How can I help you?
We don't have any
I
plans
dated
for it
this
right now,
girl
Nomiak.
once,
We'll probably just catch
Sophronia.
the highlights.
That's a name if you can believe it. Has a merchant for a father, importer of spices from Zeracania. And Daddy Dear would never refuse his daughter Dear a thing. We can borrow the coin from her.
Name rings a bell. Isn't this the woman you abandoned without saying a word? Stepped out for a bottle of wine, never to return?
You know, I bought that wine for a reason.
Long time ago, that.
Been away a while, sure. Which is why I need to draw on your authority. You've got some, you know, no matter what you might think.
Fine. Tell me what you want. Got a feeling you've a plan all cooked up.
Sophronia could still be holding a grudge after our unfortunate parting. But with a touch of help from you, I know she'll forgive me. And then give me that loan.
Oh.
What's this help entail?
First of all, we need to borrow a dull sword from Madame Arena. One of her props. You know, the kind they use during performances? Get that, then meet me outside Sophronia's house.
Let's say I agree and go see Madame Arena.
Thanks,
What
Gina.
will you be doing in the meantime?
Something I have to finish. But I promise I'll do it before you come back with the sword. Then I'll tell you the rest.
All right.
Fine, but
Geralt, the only butts in this plan will be the ones filling my seats. It'll work, you'll see.
I don't believe you.
Get the sword from Madame Arena and meet me outside Sophronia's at sunset.
Old man Newman left me
Long as
a
they
gift.
pay.
Sir?
You've
Sir?
never given me nothing but floppy diddly.
If you don't know how to give, you can't receive.
Saying I'm no good at giving.
what's he schemed up this time?
Going the wrong way. Ew.
Probably. It's an overripe sheep's flesh.
I've got in my old family.
Oh, this quest line's long? That's good. We got none but time.
Eat at the Kingfisher, you're sorted for at least 2 days. Just got adjustment. So, how'd it go with this healer? I was faffing about minding my own business when suddenly up he pops and heals me.
Did you see those poor wretches who fled Velen?
What? But how do I?
On your way?
Okay.
Or will you stay longer?
Ah!
It's fast, eh?
The second sword, is it in case the first one?
Is she all the way at the top?
So good to see you.
You and Dudu know each other well?
Do you
Yes,
take a lot of shits?
Though he's never told me much about himself. He was a merchant once?
Dudu always had a penchant for enterprise.
Always had big
Probably
shits.
too honest to succeed in Novigrad, though.
Precisely. I've told him countless times that no matter how many times he changes his appearance, the good in him will always emerge. Bloodthirsty tyrants and vicious assassins. He played them so poorly. That must be why. Whereas he always made for an excellent trusted servant or ghost of the old king.
Got a request. Need to borrow one of your props. One of the swords you use for stage battles.
My, whatever do you need that for?
I don't know, but Dandelion claims it's essential.
Oh, yes. I suspected Master Dandelion might have a hand in this. I certainly hope you don't aim to compete with me. Voilà.
Thanks. I'll try not to damage it. So long.
Got a blunt sword, let's smoke it. Chat, indulge me for 5 seconds. I've been thinking about this song since this morning, and I just have to hear it now. Mick me honey. Thank you for that Twitch Prime. I gotta hear this. I hope this is the right one. That's not it. That's not it. Wait, not Fire Emblem Heroes. What is the name of the Fire Emblem that I played, chat? 3 Houses. Is this it right here? All right, I just got to hear this for a second while we're running back.
Truth is, we're already.
I've been thinking about this song for a couple days. I had an earworm. I gotta get out of my head.
Here's the eternal fire.
Here comes the best part. Here comes the best part. Here it is. God damn, that breakdown's still so good. So good. We'll just have to listen to that every once in a while so I get excited for a Fire Emblem playthrough. How is the hardest difficulty on Fire Emblem, by the way? Is it really good? At least on 3 Houses, I mean.
Ah, finally made it. Listen, here's the plan. Sophronia loves adventure-filled romance novels. I can be a hero in her eyes if I can just save her from a bandit.
I'm a bandit.
I'll have her eating out of my hand, and there's no way she'll begrudge me that loan.
Want me to be the bandit?
Knew you'd see the sense in it right away.
Man, that's it. That's your plan. Pretty good, actually.
This could actually work.
Written your lines already.
You've written what?
So you know what to say during the performance. Here.
Oh, God.
And your mask. Put it on. Sophronia can't recognize you.
But...
Oh,
No
God.
time. Sophronia's coming. Stick to the plan. We'll meet at the Rosemary in the morning.
Oh, God. I didn't read my lines.
Stop right there.
What is this? Help! Save me!
Tremble, flaxen-haired wench. Bow before the Prince of Thieves.
Not so fast. Drop your sword, scoundrel. This is your first and last warning.
Dandelion!
'Tis I, though the scum of the city call me the Crimson Avenger.
God, that's a really good line.
No, not the Crimson Avenger.
Silence, vermin! You shall regret the day you were born.
Wait, am I supposed to let him win?
You're better than I thought.
Go on, Dandelion! I mean, Crimson Avenger! God, help!
Well, that's unfortunate. Didn't realize that Dandelion was gonna fucking kill me. We're just exploring all the different endings, chat.
Just look at the freak.
You what?
Got a twinge in me
Leave
back
me be, or
again.
I shall call my husband.
Yeah, you best keep walking.
The second sword, is it in case the first one
On your
breaks?
way? Or will you stay longer? It's far safer.
I was using legit swords. Maybe I need to equip the other sword.
Did you see those poor
Okay,
wretches who fled Velen?
But yeah, we might call him an asshole this line. Or this time.
Got my eye on you.
Okay, good job, bud. What? I'm meant to autosave. No! Stop! I'm trying to autosave! I have to bring my fucking mouse across 6 monitors. And whenever I hit F5, it would just reload the stupid video.
Listen, I'll...
One.
No.
You've...
So...
But...
Note.
Stop. Not your lucky day, miss. Hand me your purse. Now.
Not so fast. Drop your sword, scoundrel. This is your first and last warning.
Dandelion!
'Tis I, though the scum of the city call me the Crimson Avenger.
More like the Crimson Asshole.
Silence, vermin! You shall regret the day you were born.
Pretty good.
Dandelion! I mean,
Now, is this the fake? I guess it is the fake sword.
I've been hit! Ow!
to the house, quickly! He shan't get us there! Eternal fire, what do you want from us? Leave us be!
This rogue will soon run off. I'm sure of it. He wouldn't chance getting caught by the guards. Would he?
My people need me. I mean, the last time I fought him, he straight up fucking killed me.
It's clear as the eternal fire.
Yeah, no. Oh, fuck, don't worry.
Guards!
What?
Eternal fire protects us. Gives monsters their gifts.
Oh. Is this still the fake sword? Ah, I was wondering why I was doing no damage. Wait, what?
Shut up and fight.
Ah, now we're doing a lot more damage. I don't know why anyone would ever attack a Witcher. It just seems like a stupid decision on all fronts. I mean, the other, like, I don't know. If I saw anyone in this time and they had two swords, nah, I'm out. I'm good. You can go fuck yourself. I don't need to do anything there.
Darkness everywhere.
Realised sits in the area 2 days road from the Zuma.
Newman left me a gift last time.
What?
Black
You
one.
never give me.
I'd give you a discount
Long as they
for
pay
heroic
and
deeds,
don't
but
hit.
madam,
Hey, what's up, Zoltan?
Zoltan.
Get out.
Nice talking to you, Zoltan. See you later.
What?
He was an ogre one.
No, I don't have an enemy scaling on. I do have enemy scaling turned on, though.
There's been a misunderstanding. You're here too early.
We agreed to meet today, so we've come today. Supplies are all hauled in and the crew's raring to work. We'll start just as soon as our lovely directress gets round to deciding on the decoration.
But Dandelion doesn't even have the coin to pay you.
Turns out he does now, or soon will. At any rate, he's working on it.
See, it's all peaches. So will you finally decide what style you want for this interior?
What?
What are our choices?
Master Dandelion said he was torn between boudoir style and theatre decor. Promised to let us know his choice as soon as we arrived. Now we're here, but no decision's been made. And the lady's horribly surprised she's to choose. Though apparently this whole renovation's for her sake.
For me?
Well, it's not for me. Now, would you please decide where I bust a vessel?
I've no idea what Dandelion would like. Geralt, you've known him longer. Say something.
I kind of want to go for boudoir. Theater is better? I wish you could see it. I guess we'll do a rare. All right, we're going cabaret.
You're both stage artists, and cabaret's a form of theater. Interior should reflect that.
A wonderful choice it is. At last. Gentlemen, You're done lollygagging. Get to work.
Well. Guess this cabaret's the real thing.
Ever since Dandelion inherited this place, he's talked about it constantly. I just never expected him to take action. And so quickly.
Who knows? Might even settle down now. You'll have to keep an eye on the business. Who would have known?
Despite what people say about him, Dandelion approaches life very rationally.
I'll agree with her. I don't. All right.
True enough. Adheres to the principle that a life enjoyed is a life well lived.
You needn't mock.
I'm not. I mean that. Nothing wrong with the principle. Dandelion just knows how to enjoy life. It's a good thing.
Dandelion can also be responsible. He always pays anyone who works for him on time, and he's never missed a performance.
Sure hope your opening won't be the first. He's still not here.
Well, he said as soon as he got the coin, he'd go see Polly, our choreographer. She's missed the last few rehearsals. I certainly hope he's not gotten into trouble.
Anything's possible with Dandelion. Let me see if I can't find him.
That one's for Damien, and as long as they play and don't hit. Good thing we got you! Aren't you too old to be out walking?
Oh!
These courtesans.
Armed ruffians in town. Scandalous.
Well, well, another freak.
Trouble?
Wonderful.
Youth these days, their brains all here in the eternal fire.
Nothing new.
Polly, everything all right? Open up!
What's the ruckus about?
Polly and her half-brained fiancé. They're fighting. She's the only one in this town who knows anything about choreography, and that lummox won't let her work.
I really like the Witcher 2 design of Dandelion better than Witcher 3.
What are you doing here? We were gonna meet at the Rosemary.
We were, but you didn't show. Priscilla started to worry, so I came to see how you were doing.
Priscilla started worrying about me? That's so nice.
Less for her than for you, I'm sure. So let's get back.
Did you not hear what's going on in there? We've gotta help Polly. Why do beautiful women always end up with such dicks?
No idea. Stand back. I'll break the door down.
Wait, do we have to destroy her house? She keeps a spare key around here somewhere.
How would you know she keeps a spare key around here?
It's not as if we started working together yesterday. Before Polly joined forces with Hubio,
You'd visit her? Often?
I'd hide out here while Priscilla and Polly rehearsed at the Rosemary in time. They worked on the dance numbers.
Whoa.
I composed.
So, Polly's not one of your...
I never mix business and pleasure.
The one exception being Priscilla.
Who you were just saying is worried about us. So enough of the chatter, and start looking.
Fine. Let's find the key.
We've no monsters.
Find anything?
Yep.
Not here.
Nope.
Not here.
Girl, what are you doing?
Not here.
Girl.
What's it like, beheading a king?
Talking to me? Oh, there it is.
I hope you go bald.
The key.
Why would he tell me that? God, must be a Twitch chat viewer.
How are you making music? We've no monsters.
Whoa! What the devil's this? Get out of my house!
Watch it, and leave the woman alone.
What the... She's my betrothed.
But I'm not your property.
I love her. I'll not let her sway her arse in his brothel.
Whoa, slow down there a minute. This is clearly one gigantic misunderstanding. One I can clear up in the blink of an eye.
Shove your excuses up your arse. Sod off, or I'll split your skull.
Can we axie this guy?
My friend asked you nicely, so please be courteous in return and hear him out, or we'll settle this another way.
All right, talk.
Hubio, right? Polly's told me so much about you. She said you're erudite and have an open mind.
You said that? Well, there's a truth to it. My mind's the open salt, but its open saltedness ends when my betrothed starts wagging her arse around brothels. Get out of here, both of yous. Polly's not going anywhere.
Let him finish. There's no brothel involved.
You see, friend, Geralt just hit the nail on the head. For what you have there is the old publicity placard.
Old?
Very. From a time when my establishment was under different management. I, however, would never let any indecency take place in my cabaret. My very reputation precludes it.
So, what's all this about?
Your betrothed is a first-class artiste, and I want to offer her a position worthy of her talents. She's to be my choreographer, and that in turn means she'll receive a share of the proceeds from every performance she choreographs.
You mean to say coin?
And fame. No flirting required. You have my word.
Suppose, in that case...
I knew you'd agree.
It's settled then. See you at the Rosemary, Polly.
That was easy.
Well, I'm off.
I'll catch up to you. Whew. Never expected that to go so well.
You handled it well, Dandelion. Man was body in your hands once you called him erudite.
In negotiation, as in combat, the key is to find your
Oh
opponent's
my
weak
God.
spot and exploit it to the hilt.
So, time to head back?
I've still got to stop by Rotlick's. Commissioned some new placards from him a while ago, but Hubio came across the old version. Plowing artists got some serious explaining to do.
Who's Rotlick?
Never heard of him? Hank Rotlick, famous portrait artist?
Commissioned a portrait artist to paint your placards?
Henry's an old friend, needed the coin. And I decided we needed new placards to promote the opening performance. Seats won't fill themselves, you know.
I'll go see Rotlick. You head back to the Rosemary, or Priscilla will have my head.
Really? You'd go?
No, said that for the hell of it. Tell me where he lives.
Portside.
See you soon.
You need... just stop throwing up. Jesus.
Eternal fire protects us. It gives monsters the shits.
We'll probably go for another couple hours next.
Get off. Snake hide. Got a snake's tail as well.
Quest right here.
Jackasses! Blasted horse all!
What happened?
Islanders from Skellige. They've taken over crippled Kate's.
Oh no.
Taken over? How's that?
Clobbered the innkeep, tossed out the girls, then set to drinking. They've been going since yesterday, apparently celebrating some big loot.
Yeah, sounds like Skellige's.
But you look to be an honest man. Help us.
I feel like this is a
Drive away
debate.
the hooligans. We've not much, but it'll make a tidy sum if we all pitch in.
Fine, I'll see what I can do.
Really? So there are good men left in the world.
Sorry, mate. Gotta fill your horn elsewhere. This establishment's part of Skellige today.
Seems to me we're still in Novigrad. And in Novigrad, Novigrad rules apply. Rules you happen to be breaking.
Just how's that? You're not allowed to drink in peace? Have a bit of fun. Leg it, man, before you taste the wrath of a Skelliger.
Collect your friends and go. On your best behavior now.
Hey. Gents, time to go.
Easy.
This blade's not worth shite of a weak arm swinging it, eh?
Good day.
Thanks so much. We'd not have managed on our own. We're not rich. But I hope this is enough.
Keep it. You did more than I do.
I didn't do shit.
Thank you. It's folk like you restore
I walked
my
in there,
faith
casted a
humankind.
spell. I don't need the money. Anyways. I got 20 XP from that? Oh, I guess in total we got 60.
We can go at it here.
Alright, where is, what's his name's quest? What was it name? Cabaret?
Yeah.
Come one, come all. Greeks here. Everyone I went back to see.
Wait.
Pam, param, pam, pam, param, pam, param.
Shut up. You piece of fucking shit. Stop putting that out, Geralt. Fucking light him on fire. Okay, Geralt, go fuck yourself. I can't even light a man on fire when I want to.
Grey hair, come here.
That man's drunk. Wait, what?
Grey hair, come here.
What is it?
We're a problem, Master Witcher. Mate of ours got injured, and we can't seem to find him.
Poor lad could bleed to death.
This is,
You tracked many a monster.
this is a debate.
Would you sniff our friend out as well? And willing to pay?
Why not? Short delay won't hurt.
Lead the way, Master Witcher. Quick as you can, though. Poor lad needs help.
This
Some kind of lead
is a big
first.
debate.
Any clues?
Yeah, he ran. Toward the port. Came out of the sewers.
Sewers. Should be an easy scent to follow.
No one knows how it got there, who it belongs to.
Fuck.
Oh, don't touch me.
What?
When I don't understand something, I think it's best to keep my mouth shut.
Blueprints. Traces of sewer slime.
Won't be easy to find mages in this mob.
La, la, la,
Easier than you
la.
think. You just need to set the proper bait.
Meaning?
Start a rumour that your father's ill, and only a potion will save him.
My uncle's
It'll take some coin to spread that round.
Don't worry about that.
It's never too late to see the light.
Take pity, sir.
That-
I've a sick
Move
child.
on.
Even more misery
protecting
besides.
humans from those butchers.
Is he up top? Ah.
Mum, where
You
are
ever
you?
aim to show your customers some respect? Rubbish you offer, well, it's...
Blood. Fresh.
Gotcha, Horsen. That was 5 stone of the purest fist tech you put to the torch. Do you know what it was worth?
All right, Witchman. Take your coin. Bugger off.
I mean, I don't care. I don't care that he's
Do what
killing
you
them.
will.
Need no convincing there.
Those guys are, everyone's an asshole here. Gotta take the money and get out.
They ought to never let your kind in, Novigrad.
I hate how it keeps going back to the fucking, this quest. Wait. There it is. Yeah, I don't even know how much money we just got. I feel like it didn't even give us a amount though. What was he doing to that jug?
Looking for Rodlick.
You ain't alone. Damn halfling's in debt to half the city. But I'm here to scrape mine before the carcass is picked clean.
There's not enough for everyone, so bugger off. Feeding time's first come, first served.
Take what you want. I'm just here for some placards.
You deaf? Didn't you hear me? This is all mine now. Fuck off, freak.
And here I thought we'd resolve this peacefully.
Wait, can I just use a sword?
You'll regret this, mutant.
Why are these guys level 11? I can't use any signs. This is weird. The level scaling's turned off. No, I can't use potions either. What? What was that, girl?
Tell me what you want, damn it!
Placards.
There ain't no ploughing placards here.
And Rodlick? Where's he?
Same place as always. Vehicle Bud Estate. Losing his last crowns
Oh,
at the races.
fuck.
See? Wasn't that easy?
They're gonna make me
Said so
race,
right
chat.
away.
I hate racing.
I tell you, this city of ours.
Shit.
Scandalous, letting such miscreants into the city.
You just pay it out of the pocket instead of racing? Okay, that's good. Probably just do that. This music makes me think of Monster Hunter so much.
Well, Rodlick, seems you're a considerable sum in the red, but you shan't ban.
You Rodlick?
Henri Rodlick, artist, painter, debtor, and martyr to my art. At your service.
Dandelion sent me.
Oh, yes. Tell him his placards are done and safely hidden away. Yet, alas, I cannot fetch them, as a group of angry creditors has seized my home.
Think I might have run into one of them.
Then you know my predicament. And now, Count de Louverton has offered me the chance to win it all back. I'm to wager on a race.
Generous. Not just anybody could afford to do that.
De Louverton is not just anybody. He's Duke Sam's youngest son. Sam of the well-known family of gem dealers. One debt more or less makes little difference to him.
What's there to worry about? This is your chance to settle up, get a clean slate.
It's true.
We've had a spell of bad luck lately. Should I agree to de Louverton's offer and lose, I shall be in bondage to him for all time.
Listen, all I really want are the placards. Tell me where you tucked them away and I'll be out of your hair.
Forgive me, I cannot. I hid them with family heirlooms that would work those barbarians lurking outside my home into a slavering froth.
Then go fetch them yourself. I'll wait here.
If I show my face there without coin, they'll beat me to a pulp. I must win back my debt somehow, else I'll never return home.
Let me pay off your debt. No strings attached.
Easy.
Thank you. I never expected this. May I ask to what I owe this generosity?
Let's just say I like to do a good deed from time to time. Can we get those placards
And
now?
I hate racing.
I'll bring them to the Rosemary in time, just as soon as I settle my obligations.
Fine.
No artifacts.
See you there.
A miracle on four hooves. Look at that horse tunnel ahead.
Look at that horse. Oh god, that makes me think of that stupid fucking song. I'm not even gonna say what the lyrics are. I'm saving you all. No, don't sing it in chat. Don't do it. Don't do it. Ah, you're all banned. Every single one of you. All fucking banned.
I serve the eternal
Happiness
fire.
will come
Pull
to
back
them.
out.
It's opening day.
Crowning the evening. A performance by the
Whoa.
illustrious duo.
Whoa. Whoa.
We
Whoa.
start in G major, and
I've told you, the piece is sad.
Well, well. See, the crew's been hard at work. Not bad.
I love it. Especially the accoutrements on the wall. What about Rotlick? Did you get the placards?
Rotlick said he'd bring them on his own. Should be here soon.
Great! The best way I can think of to promote the chameleon.
Random Sama 613. Thank you for your 150,000 salt. What are your final words, sir? Please, you must say them before the ban can take place. Well, we're waiting. If you can name that movie as well. You know. Farewell, my brethren, but fear not, I shall return for glory, he says. Okay. All right. Godspeed. Thank you for your 150k salt. We appreciate it, sir. We'll see you tomorrow for Roleplay Court of Swords, or for the Roleplay Q&A, which is happening at 2 p.m. Eastern. Good riddance.
Never mentioned wanting to change the name.
I mean, thank you.
Rosemary in Time wasn't all bad, but it conjured images of Temerian cuisine served by waitresses in peasant garb. Chameleon's a lot better for a cabaret, apart from which it emphasizes that the place has undergone a transformation. Just a better ring to it.
It's raining outside. Why are you like all... What is going on?
What about choreography? Prepared anything special for the opening?
We haven't. But Polly has. She's priceless. Came in and brought the girls in line before I could say knickers. Premier will have the audience on their feet, on their knees, both at the same time.
Okay.
Guess everything's ready. So when's the opening?
Soon. We start our dress rehearsal in an hour. I just need to nip back home for my dress.
Do we have to come help you because bandits have stolen your dress?
Thanks for everything.
Don't mention it.
Seems my cabaret dreams are about to come true. So, around to celebrate? I'm buying.
Yeah, let's get drunk.
Why not?
That's my boy.
Get oiled up and get drunk and take our clothes
The
off.
foreman mentioned he saw you and Priscilla talking.
He's all right.
And she say anything about me?
She said something that made me think she's not entirely normal.
What?
That you're responsible, got your feet planted firmly on the ground.
You're pulling my leg.
Not this time.
I hate that it's raining. It makes the graphics for the game look like
One
a
thing's
Gears of
eating
War
me.
clone.
How do you manage to get the loan from Sophronia?
Oh, wasn't easy. She got so excited about our performance, I had to read to her for 4 hours. 4 hours from the Cloak and the Dagger.
You mean you didn't...
Are you crazy? Who do you think I am? She's late,
Whoa.
of course. She knew how important
Whoa.
this night was to me.
Of course she did.
Whoa.
Probably just making herself gorgeous. Takes time.
So it's true. A woman's vanity knows no bounds.
Ask the dandelion. Priscilla, she's...
What? Speak, man.
She's badly, been attacked. They took her to Valmerius
Oh my
Hospital.
God, whose car are we taking?
She's hurt?
We're killing him.
Geralt, come with me, please.
Of course, let's go.
No half measures, chat.
Gods. Priscilla. Is she gonna live?
What the
I'd
fuck?
say that's certain. Her condition's critical but stable. Beg your pardon, but you are a relative?
Relative? No, a friend. A very close friend.
Dandelion, correct? She uttered the name in her few moments of lucidity. I am Joachim von Gratz, head of surgery. Until recently, a lecturer at Oxenfurt Academy.
Enough of the courtesies. What are her injuries, besides her eye?
A concussion, cranial swelling, incision into her larynx, and scalding inside the throat and esophagus. Clearly someone forced her to imbibe a caustic fluid.
What the fuck? We're gonna murder everyone.
Who could have done this?
That I do not know. I do, however, know she is not the perpetrator's first victim.
How can you know that?
I've seen wounds like this. They're not the kind one would forget, don't you agree? In fact, just this week, a corpse turned up in the morgue with similar injuries. And no heart.
No heart? You mean that might have happened to Priscilla? Is someone looking into this?
This is Novigrad. Only the innocent burn here.
Geralt, I know I owe you
It's already
100
done.
times over,
Skip
but
the
I need to
dialogue.
ask
It's already
you another
done.
favor. Find the bastard who did this.
Oh, we're gonna gut him.
Find him and kill him.
Don't need any convincing. Come on, Dandelion. Let's think about what we can do.
I would suggest examining the previous victim's corpse. It has yet to be autopsied. Doing so could very well provide some clues.
Wow, this is like the first quest that
No need
actually
to look
pissed me
astonished,
off.
Gentlemen. As a surgeon, I know the importance of preventive medicine. Rather than wait for this maniac to strike again, I'd prefer to excise him. Not unlike a tumor.
Great analogy, but this tumor's not gonna sit there, wait to be excised. Appreciate the help, but I doubt you know what you're getting yourself into.
I know perfectly well, and I assure you I can take care of myself.
Easy assurance to make, harder to back up, especially if you've spent your whole life wielding a scalpel, not a sword.
Look at this scar. Don't be shy. Any idea what leaves such a mark?
A flail. Morning star, maybe.
What do you think? A blow sustained at the operating table? No? Let me repeat. I know what I'm doing, and I wish to help.
Think they'll let me into the morgue?
By the main entrance, certainly not. But you can also get inside through the sewers.
The sewers? Travel them often, Doctor?
As often as required for, the pursuit of preventive medicine.
Alternative treatments. Aggressive ones, I'm guessing. Interesting.
We can discuss this en route. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm. Ready and intrigued. I'll get whoever did this, Dandelion. Even if it's Hierarch Hemmelfart himself.
Thanks.
We're gonna murder some motherfuckers.
You lead.
So, preventive medicine you practice in the sewers. What's that about?
Think. Sewing up drama victims can grow awfully tedious. Is it not better to nip the problem in the bud? I tried to get the temple guard to enter the sewer. Hear that?
Been hearing it for a while. Draw your weapon.
What? You have a gun? Oh, he has a...
Help! Help!
Wait a minute. What? I thought you died. He was telling me a story. Oh my God. Jesus. Holy shit, this fucking water hack is crazy. Dude, he is going to town. Let me get some necrophage nonsense here real quick. Do I still only have tier 1? Oh. Wow.
Lost it. I kill one, another takes its place.
I know how you feel. Believe me. Where to now?
This guy reminds me of
it's not far now.
Priscilla.
Van Helsing.
How's it look? Give it to me straight. No sugarcoating.
Her wounds will heal, but it's her voice that concerns me. Surely you understand what a terrible blow that would be to a Troberet. Enough to strip her of the will to live.
Any remedy for that?
I fear only your friend Dandelion can be of help on that count.
Oh, that's not good.
Take the ladder. This is the place. Come, the quicker we take care of this, the better.
Why? Got somewhere to be?
Someone might disturb us. The coroner, for example. Or Reverend Nathaniel Pastodi. Very well. We seek the corpse of a dwarven woodcarver.
Wrong quest is selected.
Human. Wrong body type. Looks like necrophage has got to this one. Let's keep looking.
Dude, even with the cat's oil, this is still so dark. Oh, I don't have cat on. Whoops. There we go. I mean, even with that on, it's still so dark.
Calluses on the fingers, sawdust on the beard, clothes sticky with sap. Must be our dwarf.
Excellent. I trust you don't grow weak in the knees at the sight of blood.
Not a bit. Start the autopsy.
Where?
His genitals. We ought to inspect those.
I sincerely doubt they bear any relation to the matter.
We'll see. Pull down his trousers and... shit.
Syphilis, actually. Early stages. No sign of diffusion.
Think there could be a connection?
Only as the killer's potential motivation.
We had to look, Jack.
See anything interesting on his legs?
His right foot. The ankle swollen. Toenails broken. He clearly kicked something very hard. Right before he kicked the bucket.
Doesn't strike me as the right time for jokes.
Check again.
Apologies. We surgeons, we've a different sensibility.
Mm-hmm. And a different sense of humor. His genitals. We ought to inspect those.
I see. You clearly find gonads fascinating. I fear I don't share your passion. Let's focus on other parts of his anatomy, shall we?
We're 5 years old.
Look at his hands. These welts. Rope burns, right? He was tied up.
I'd expect so. No one could sit through such torture unless bound.
Speaking from experience?
Yes, that of a victim. Spent a year in the dungeons of Tretogor. Long story.
Some other time, maybe. See the callus? Our dwarf wore a ring, but someone took it off him. Let's examine his torso.
What have we here? Deep wound on the left side of his rib cage, and a scar the length of his stomach.
Let's examine the chest wound. Yeah, heart carved out, wound cauterized.
Wait a minute, there's something else.
Ew.
An egg from an amphibian. A salamander? Scorched but intact.
I attended some lectures in herpetology as a student. Afraid I don't
In
recall
herpaderp?
any amphibians that would lay eggs in corpses. So either Professor Cochrane was deeply mistaken, or
I like
this is
herpaderp.
our murderer's doing.
Alright, I gotta take this fucking horse pill. Hold on. Last time I took one of those, didn't go down my throat.
Look at the scar. Wounds long and thin. An incision. But the edges are ragged.
Means nothing. Look, no swelling, no bruises. An old injury, perhaps an accident in the workplace.
Open the abdominal cavity.
Mysterious fish. Thanks for that Twitch
Due
Prime.
warning, it will stink of rot.
Once fought a Zoogle up to my waist in sewage, so I doubt... Wait. Smells not rot.
Formaldehyde. A medical novelty. Heavily diluted, it's remarkable at preserving organic tissue. In stronger proportions, it's more destructive than acid.
Explains why there's no smell of decay, and why his throat's scalded. Let's look at his head. Hair smells like it's burnt, like he was in a fire.
Notice anything else? That his eyes have been scooped out, for instance?
Didn't see that.
Those burn marks I see in his eye sockets.
Yes, and some grey dust. Ash, it seems, very fine.
Murderer gouged out his eyes, then put burning coals in the sockets.
So it seems. Looking at the wounds, it appears our woodcarver was still alive when it happened.
Let's examine the mouth. Burns, blisters.
Just like Priscilla's.
See this? Incision made into the voice box.
Indeed, so thin as to be nearly unnoticeable.
A small, extremely sharp instrument. Scalpel.
But why? The wound is too small to bleed, and there are signs of swelling. The murderer... I believe he performed a tracheotomy, so the victim wouldn't die too soon.
Alright, I think, maybe we should check the genitals one more time.
His genitals. We ought to inspect those.
I see.
Okay,
You
alright,
clearly
okay.
find gonads fascinating.
Alright.
I fear I don't share your passion. Let's focus on other
okay,
parts
you're
of
the
anatomy,
doctor
shall we?
here. You're the doctor here.
Alright, think I know enough.
Enlighten me, please, because I've still no notion what this is about. What the motive might have been.
Oh, shit. It feels like this was punishment. But this is all like... It definitely wasn't a ritual murder. There was definitely motive. It was punishment.
Sure of one thing. This was punishment.
Even the witch hunters don't engage in this kind of torture. What sin could possibly merit it?
Only the murderer knows that. And it's the key to finding him. Or her. It's a lead worth following. Any idea what his name was?
Fabian Meyer. And I'm Hubert Reich, the coroner.
What?
I've come to perform the autopsy, but I see you've done it for me, Joachim. As always, you interfere where you're neither needed nor wanted. Drag others into trouble in the process. Who is this?
A student. Lifelong learner. Got a couple questions for you.
Very well, speak. But be quick. Reverend Nathaniel has come by for an inspection. He'll be here shortly.
You old friends?
Hubert taught me the rudiments of medicine. Long ago.
And not very well. You've still not mastered certain basic principles. For example, that a doctor's role is to treat the ill, not save the world.
You've not changed a bit.
A compliment?
No, a statement of fact. 30 years, and you've not changed a bit.
Well, my name's Gerald. I look at genitals.
Woodcarver's body. Where was it found? It's important.
Plan to investigate? Exciting. He died in his workshop south of the market square, just beside the gate to Far Corners. That poor Trebirance was attacked there. City's abuzz about it. But the woodcarver, Eustace the corpse collector, brought us the body. You should speak to him. Saw him just around the corner near... Oh, greetings, Your Reverence.
Who are these people? I believe I made it clear no one's to be allowed in
I'm gonna
under
kill
any
this
circumstances.
You did, but they're friends of the deceased. Here to collect the body.
Out of the question. Show them out at once.
As Your Reverence wishes. Gentlemen, follow me. You shall
fuck?
leave via another route.
The fuck?
Why'd you cover for us?
I was covering my own arse. If Reverend Nathaniel had learned someone had entered the morgue, then cut open a corpse without his permission, I'd be in deep trouble. But you didn't give that a thought, did you, Joachim? As ever. Well, while I don't approve of your willfulness, I also wish to see this murderer hang. So, should I learn anything new related to this case, I will let you know.
Thank you.
Nathaniel. Who is he?
A scoundrel. A rogue. Like every man who wears the robes of the eternal fire.
Most are scoundrels before they ever put on the robes.
True in his case as well. Before he donned the frock, Nathaniel was a torturer. Delighted especially in torturing women. Later, Hierarch Hemmelfart appointed him to oversee the morgue. He deals with the temple guard, supervises cremations, conducts funeral masses in the temple on the Isle, and so forth.
Dream job. Might have told me you know the coroner. We could have skipped the trip through the sewers.
I know him, thus I avoid him. I've said enough on the subject.
Don't aim to press you.
Thank you. I've nothing to hide. It's just an old wound, unhealed as yet. What will you do now?
Plenty of leads. Woodcarver's workshop, the corpse collector who found him, alley where Priscilla was attacked.
Don't worry, that guy can't hear anything. He's got ear blockers.
At the hospital. I must return there. But I shall keep my fingers crossed.
And I'll keep my eye on you.
Huh, okay.
My pizza rank.
What are you doing? You what? I don't know, Ollie. Ollie's going crazy. Aaron's running by. I don't know what's happening, chat. Let's go investigate the alley where Priscilla was attacked.
It's clear as the eternal fire.
Hey, pretty boy.
So, how'd it go with this? I was nothing about minding my own business when suddenly up he pops on the heels of me.
Wait, what is this? Oh, we'll just go in there.
Anyone home?
Begone, or I'll sick me hounds on you. Molly, Striga, come!
Relax. I'm here about Fabian Meyer, looking for his killer.
That's altogether different. Sit, you stupid mutts, lie down. Come on in. Slowly now, lest they bite you.
Charming as beasts go.
You daft? Even I'm scared of them. But better barking dog than an evil man at your door.
Got someone particular in mind?
Sure as shite. Bugger who did Fabian in. As soon as they'd hauled his corpse off, I ran to a mate who raises fighting dogs. Bought these 2 mutts. Cost me a chunk of change. I sleep sound at least.
Huh.
So who might you be?
The Stiff's brother. Gus is the name. We ran a workshop together. Meyer and Meyer.
What'll it be now? Just Meyer?
Name it. I'll be closing it down now. As soon as I find a buyer for this shack, I'll head on to Mahakam. Be near my family, or what's left of it. So, what do you want to know? What can I tell you about Fabian?
Tell me what you know about the murder, in order, in detail.
It was like this. Had some work in Oxenford, and I was coming home. Saw a plume of smoke rising over the city. Thought to myself, blast it, gonna miss him burn another hag. But the smoke wasn't coming from Hierarch Square. It was coming from here. See the soot stains? That's where they burned our sculptures. Folk gathered around the blaze and found Fabian here beside it. They'd already loaded him on the cart by the time I arrived.
Talk to your neighbors. They see anything suspicious beforehand? Hear anything?
Claim not to. But even if they had, they'd not have helped. In Novigrad, folk give bleating orphans in the street a wide berth so as not to stain their poor lanes. They'd care about some dwarf.
Your brother have any enemies? Anyone dislike him? Threaten him, maybe?
'Twas Fabian who threatened this one last. Oh, you were a good dwarf, craftsman like no other. But you were an incorrigible whoremonger as well. Whenever we put a bit of coin aside, I'd say, let's buy some tools, quality timber. No, he grabbed the purse and head out whoring. Took to following one in particular. He'd say, "'Tis all your fault, dirty bitch, human dish rag," and other obscenities. Don't rightly know what that was about. Maybe he was in love with her.
Know where I can find her, this dish rag?
City cemetery. She died a few days back, quietly in her sleep. Her pont said a fever took her.
I don't believe you.
Fine, we've talked enough. Need to look around.
Be my guest. Just beware of the dogs.
I'll kill him if I have to.
Statues of the old gods. Nothing but women. Shapely ones.
Do you play Gwent by chance?
Fine. Need to
be my guest.
That might be one complaint I have about the game. Sometimes it's fucking annoying to loot.
Murderer dragged something heavy. Dragged something across the floor. Statues. Or dragged it from one wall to the other, repeatedly.
What?
Bloodstains.
That's where Fabian lay when they found him.
Jesus, hold on, Chad. I gotta clear my nose. I'm at that point of the of being sick where you're like really not sick anymore, but you have remnants of the sickness, and so every once in a while you'll just be breathing fine, and then you aren't all of a sudden because your nose is like fucking crazy stopped up and your throat is crazy fucking stopped up. Fucking sucks.
Aye.
Had a look at your sculptures.
What? Lifelike, aren't they?
Mm-hmm. The women especially. Never seen a bust that size on Melitele.
Oh, aye. Fabian's handiwork. I told him, brother, tits like that will crush her back. Whittle them down. He said, nay, they'd sell better this way. Told me to shut me trap. And sell they did. Till one sermon at the temple. And the celebrating reverend said that whoso buys idols from the non-human Myers sins twofold, as a heretic and as a lecher. That was the end of that.
Oh.
Mind if I go inside the workshop?
I've not even peeked inside since they found Fabian. But I'll open it for you if you want.
You guys weren't kidding when you said this quest was long. We teleported. What?
More blood stains, but not near enough to say he bled to death. Unless somebody got rid of the blood, left a few stains behind. Formaldehyde. Doubt Fabian used it. Furniture got knocked over. This looks like it was kicked.
Well, the guy did kick. What?
Eyes. Humanoid. Completely rotten. Nothing interesting here.
Well, those are his eyes. Oh, wait. We said humanoid, though.
Aye.
Already know what happened. Fabian was in the workshop. Murderer attacked him there. They struggled. Fabian was overpowered, then tortured. For a time.
I needn't know the details. Truth be told, I haven't the stomach for it.
Yeah, what the
When
fuck,
it was over,
Geralt?
the murderer dragged Fabian to the
He's
courtyard,
just going!
Then made a pyre of sculptures, set them aflame.
But why? Why do all that?
To teach a lesson. To him, you, the whole city.
Geralt just shows up at dinner table.
Fine, we've talked enough. Won't learn anything else here. Take care.
Killed a witch today. She, didn't have a tongue, but did have a face. There's blood everywhere. She then pulled each one of her teeth out, one by one, and made me watch. It was pretty cool. Pretty cool. She takes a bite of fucking sub sandwich that they got him. Everyone stares awkwardly. It was him. It was the shady individual.
What do you want?
Nothing. Just here to loot.
Hey, handful.
Do it yourself, Whistling Windy. That sounds like a character.
This time of year?
Geralt, they're everywhere. Is that formaldehyde?
Grab him!
Sis, that him?
How am I to know? Watch him, see what he does.
Fucking come on! You're carrion!
What?
Slaughter the freak!
Chat, what's happening? Why can I not use my swords?
That's him!
Gotta get around him! Gotta gut you clean!
What?
Lass.
I hate these fights. These fights piss me off more than anything. They're just so stupid.
Take him from the back! Gotta get
Think you'll gut me too, huh? Up your ass, deviant! Hoes can fight back!
Calm down, I'm not gonna hurt you. What are you doing here?
Getting vengeance. Well, why are you staring? Have you not heard killers always return to the scene of their crime? Me and my brothers are waiting here to give him a warm welcome. For Priscilla. Almost did her in the whole sun.
I know. Here to look for clues and find anyone who might know something.
Fear I can't help
She's
you
from
much.
Witcher 2? Really?
But I can tell you what I know.
What part?
You and Priscilla friends?
Friends? Nah. But she saw more than a stupid whore in me. Treated me with respect. It mattered. I was looking to give up whoring. Pick up a decent trade.
Oh, Roach's
But now
path?
would
I wouldn't
take
know her.
me. Not as a washerwoman, nor a
I
servant,
played
nor
the
a cook.
actual path of the game, not
Felt
the
like a
side
leper,
story.
I did. But Priscilla, she was different. Agreed to put me in her play, you see. Lots of the other actors, they were afraid on account of her jesting about the eternal fire. Whistling Wendy on stage, can you imagine it? Well, dream's gone now. I'm back to working street corners.
Sorry to hear that.
You could do worse as work goes. Or so I tell myself.
Priscilla wasn't the sole victim. You aware of that?
Oh, dearie. Course I was. This didn't start yesterday. Others have died like this before. Beggars, street girls, orphans. But who'd have a drama concern about them? Human rubbish. It's what the guards call us.
Recall any names?
They didn't have proper ones. Baldy, curly, buns. That's what folk called them. No friends, no families. Their bodies were burned long ago.
Take care now. I gotta look around some more. Appreciate it if you didn't disturb me.
Naturally, we'll stand aside, behave. But do tell us if you find anything else here.
Get the fuck out of here.
The head's ringing.
A brazier. This time of year? Man's footprint. The murderers, maybe. Weight on his heel. Took a step back. Human. Priscilla's. Murderer fled before the guards arrived. Ran this way. A brazier.
Stop. I don't care about the brazier.
I know that smell. Formaldehyde.
Yeah. A fucking church, man.
Trail ends here. Strange. Even I couldn't jump this wall.
Well, it's probably a hidden wall, Geralt. Go the wrong way.
What's he doing here?
Well, well, another freak.
So, how'd you go with this healer? I was faffing about, minding my own business.
Talk to Wendy? I already talked to Wendy. Oh, is there something else I can learn from her? I'm going back.
So, what is it?
Think I know what happened here. Priscilla fought back, her assailant retreated, and knocked over the brazier.
God, he looks
Someone
so
must have
stupid,
heard
Geralt.
it. Maybe saw something, started hollering. Guards showed up. Murderer didn't finish the job, didn't cover his tracks. Just collected himself and leapt over the wall. Trail ends there.
You divined all this from a pile of rubbish and a few prints in the mud.
Do that practically every day in my profession. And practice makes perfect.
True enough. Just like I can tell right off if a punt'll pay or try to wriggle out of it.
That particular skill I could use myself. Take care now. And I got a murderer to catch.
Bye-bye now, Wendy. Have a good day. Stop, Griggle. We only joke about dead bodies that we can fondle, Griggle, not living beings, okay? Jeez. Rule number 1 of the stream.
Oi, Witcher! Coroner wants to see you. Been another victim. Told me to say the main door will be open for you. You're to come as soon as you can.
Means bandits dropped them. Plain as that.
You, Eustace, the corpse collector?
Aye? How'd you know?
Fourth sense, I think it is. You bring Fabian Meyer's body to the morgue?
Fabian. Oh, yeah, I remember. No eyes, no heart. One of them, right? No purse neither, as I recall.
One of them? So there have been other bodies like that?
Sure have. Beggars, street urchins, and street walkers. One went so portly, I had to cut her into pieces to fit her in me wheelbarrow. Slippery sow, they called her, on account of her.
Some things are best left unsaid. What happened to the pieces?
What do you mean? Reverend Nathaniel ordered them burned. Every last one. Oh, shame that was.
Shame? Why? Actually, never mind. Another thing that's best left unsaid. You searched Fabian's body?
Well, I cast an eye in his pockets. Made sure nothing went to waste.
I call a spade a spade. You rob corpses.
And I call a prick a prick. It's none of your fucking
Whoa,
concern.
whoa.
What, you tax collector?
Whoa.
Piss off, mutant.
Talk. What did you find on him?
As you wish. Triflings, baubles, gloss-beaded ring, handful of coins, and a letter. Look, vellum, quality parchment that. I'll wipe off the writing and sell it as new.
That's human skin. Priscilla. Next victim's name. If you'd given this to the right person, she might not have been hurt.
You son of a
What the
bitch.
fuck do I care what happens to some Priscilla? We short of wenches in this town.
You fucking piece of shit.
Oi, fucking hell! What was that for?
For everything.
Garrett don't give a fuck. Level up real quick. Next level's the big one, chat. We get whirl. What does the other ones do? Oh, that seems pretty good. Oh, that's deadly precision seems very good too. Jeez. All right, go talk to the coroner. Anything to loot here? Nope.
Welcome, Master Witcher.
Ahoy, hoy. Do you guys see anything? Wait, where the fuck is the corner?
Geralt, right? I'm glad you're here. Held off on the autopsy till you arrived.
Nice of you, especially given you didn't seem pleased about my previous visit.
Because you came unannounced and in unfortunate company. I also had Reverend Nathaniel to contend with. Our spiritual caretaker has left the city on some important matter, and I know who you are, what drives you. I'm more than happy to aid your investigation.
By the way, you and von Gratz don't exactly get along. Why is that?
I had him sent to prison. You see, Joachim led the student protests in 1242, a senseless
yes.
revolt.
That happened
People
in
were
the fourth
dying,
book.
Witcher. Those who rejected liberty, equality, and fraternity would be found in the gutter come morning. Their throats slit from ear to ear with surgical precision. Joachim had been my favorite student, but alas, I had to do something. So I reported him. Then I left the university and found work in the morgue, where none care about my past. Whereas Joachim, oh, fate's ironies. Years later, he was appointed head of the very ward I had founded.
How old's von Gratz? 50? 60?
53, I believe. Why do you ask?
You look a little young to have been his teacher.
Not surprising. For years, I've lived in the cold and dark, breathing the vapors of embalming fluids. In short, working with corpses extends one's life. Amusing, is it not?
I don't believe you.
Who's the victim this time?
Joris Aquinas, a lecturer in theology at Oxenfurt Academy.
I think he's a
Found this
vampire.
morning at his home on a catafalque made of his books.
Any titles in particular?
It seems all the tomes dealt with the eternal fire. Treatises critical of the faith's doctrines.
Yeah, mortal sin in Novigrad. Not fond of Nathaniel?
Very few people
He
are.
also might be Chuck
He's
Tesla.
cruel and capricious. He stormed in here once, grabbed a scalpel I was sterilizing over a burner, sliced my back with it to the bone, because I had forgotten to lock the storeroom. Hard to be fond of someone like that, wouldn't you agree?
Yikes.
Let's start.
Gladly. The wounds conform to the killer's modus operandi. The victim was bound and forced to drink formaldehyde. Next, the killer removed the eyes, placed burning coals in the sockets, then opened the rib cage and... What's this? A parchment. Made of human skin.
A message from the murderer. The name of his next victim.
Uh-oh.
Patricia Vegelbud.
Do you know her?
Yes. Even went to her estate once with... Gotta find her, now.
With Priscilla?